it's fair to say that I don't know a lot of things. And one of the things that I know the least about is money.
Yeah, you're terrible with that.
I am so bad at how do you make it? What do you do with it? Luckily, we have set up a service which allows you to help us get the resources we need to run the show without having to know about things like advertising and ROI and quarterly reports.
Oh, I just fell asleep listening to you.
I don't even know what money is. Hey, but like, listen, you get stuff out of it too, like bonus episodes, early episodes, and monthly patron hangouts. So if you want a little something and you want to help us be idiots professionally for a little bit longer, patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.
What if you get there and all of the delicious eats that you have in Japan make you go, you know what? Let's pork it up.
I mean, let's pork it up was my tagline in college. I'd walk into the room and I'd be like, let's pork it up.
Oh, Carboni's here.
Shit! So I mean, it wouldn't be surprising for me to start saying it again. But I don't know if I could go. I'm not going back to eating meat. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens. Let's pork it up.
Yeah. Speaking of eating meat, this is actually a good lead into this story. Did you know, Anthony, here we sit in Los Angeles.
Brokenhearted. Paid $1.
Mere less than 5 miles. I think we're actually probably about a mile or two away from Griffith Park.
Oh, yeah. We're only a couple miles away.
We're very close to Griffith Park as we sit recording this episode.
I'm very well situated in Los Angeles, not to brag.
Yeah, you got some prime real estate. Did you know that Griffith Park is home to a wild mountain lion?
Yes. Sometimes the mountain lion gets out and is roaming the neighborhoods. And you can hear the choppers and everything, and they do like a mountain lion watch, and they tell you not to bring your dogs out or without the leash because the mountain lion's running around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've actually tagged him. He wears a collar that has GPS on it, so we know where he is. His name is P22. I guess. I don't know why they went with P22.
And that's why he's on the run, because he was a government mountain lion experiment.
Yeah.
They didn't even give him a name.
No.
They gave him powers and abilities, but he has no idea who he is.
And now he roams the countryside just trying to right wrongs and do good deeds. And
P22! P22!
No!
You get back here!
No, I'm just trying to help!
No, not you, sir! The animal next to you, P22!
Oh, I thought you said Pete Dwunny-Doo. That's my last name.
Your name is Pete Dwunny-Doo?
Yes, my name is Pete Dwunny-Doo.
That's fucking stupid. Move aside.
Sorry.
What kind of a name is Dwunny-Doo?
It has a long history.
I think you're fucking with me.
We're Irish. We're the Dwunny-Doos.
Yeah, I think it seems like maybe you're fucking with me.
All right, I think you probably want to talk to the mountain lion.
Yeah, okay, buddy, move along.
All right. I tried to protect you, P22. You run. Just run, boy.
It's less a mountain lion and more an angry Muppet, I guess. I don't know.
Old Pete Dwunny-Doo. So, yeah, we know where he is. We can track him. And actually, he's kind of...
Do we know what he's thinking?
We don't know what he's thinking.
Okay.
We stare into his eyes, and he's just a mystery. He's an enigma.
Gives us nothing.
He's an enigma. We think he's in love with us, but we're not sure.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There's also a zoo in Griffith Park.
Yes.
And the mountain lion sometimes breaks into the zoo. Frequently breaks into the zoo. They see him they catch him on cameras.
Sick parties.
Sick zoo parties.
He
just goes in there to make fun of everybody.
Everything you thought those animals were doing at night when you were a kid, 100% true. Welcome to the Sick Zoo Party, starring P22 and friends.
Sick Zoo Party.
Hey, buddy, are you on the list?
Oh yeah. Just check. Just
look like an animal.
Well, no. I just look how furry I am. How furry I am.
I don't know if you're on the. What's your name?
Pete.
Pete what?
Dwunny-Doo?
Oh, P22. You actually are on the list.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Y'all ready for this? I think he just breaks in to make fun of all the caged animals. He's like, freedom, bitches!
Yeah, he just stands real close to them and like,
I can go wherever I want.
yeah, just gets up real close.
No, this story is actually about the fact that he broke into the zoo and it looks as if he ate a koala.
What do you mean looks as if?
Well, we can't prove it.
Probably know whether he ate a koala or not.
So here's the crazy thing.
Maybe the koala got on his back and rode away to freedom.
Maybe. This is how it's supposed to be, buddy.
Is that what we think?
This is how it's supposed to be.
Go, Marvin, go!
Well, Marvin is maybe he ate Marvin. No, we found remains of the koala.
Was it Marvin or Martin?
I think it was Marvin.
Okay.
We'll
get corrected immediately on Twitter.
We can't be expected to remember these things.
No.
18-pound koala. They found its remains. Here's the thing. 9-foot fence at the LA Zoo. Not supposed to be able to get past that. He does it though. Also, here's the other crazy thing. The 2-hour time period in which we know the koala was killed, the mountain lion's GPS mysteriously malfunctioned.
Whoa, this is some koala CSI level shit.
We see him entering the zoo on the cameras. We don't ever see him again on the cameras. And then the GPS goes out.
I'm just saying the mountain lion's body camera malfunctioned. We'll never know if he actually killed that koala or if it was self-defense.
Yeah.
Maybe the koala was threatening him.
Maybe it was suicide.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe the koala mauled itself. They do have claws. We don't know.
Wow.
It doesn't hold up in zoo court.
No.
That's the thing.
It's all circumstantial.
It's all circumstantial.
It would never hold up in the kangaroo court.
That's right. The kangaroos would throw it right out of there. They'd bounce it out.
Yeah. So we're not sure, but we're pretty sure.
So the National Park
Service. Where else
Service.
could this koala be?
National Park Service spokesman Kate Quencadall says it could have been him, but it also could have been another carnivore like a bobcat.
Catherine, not a lion.
Yeah.
Released a statement that was mostly grunts and some roars. But it was a memo. It was shredded up pretty badly. But then she walked away, kind of on 2 legs, but a little on 4.
It was a pretty sterling defense, though. No one could argue with it. So the thing that I love is they're not willing to blame it on him because there's no actual evidence. So they're not going to do anything to the mountain lion. And they had 9-foot fences, which he's not supposed to bound over.
Fucking kingpin of the zoo.
He's a badass. He came in.
Can't pin anything to him.
The other thing that confuses them, that baffles them, is mountain lions aren't supposed to know about koalas. They aren't supposed to think koalas look delicious.
Yo, just because I don't know about something doesn't mean the first time I see it, it doesn't look delicious.
That's true.
Just because, I can walk into a bakery and see something I've never seen before and know that I'm going to eat 7 of it.
Yeah. What is that? Is that a Danish or is that a croissant? I don't know. Maybe it's definitely a confection of some kind.
It is a confection. We call it Epiphany.
Oh.
Let me tell you all about it.
Oh, no. That's a callback.
Woo!
That is
Going deep today.
Deep cuts.
Yeah, no, I walk in and I look and I see it and I go, that looks delicious and I'm going to eat it. If I'm a mountain lion prowling at the zoo and that looks like the easiest food to eat, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat it, dude. Because let me tell you something. I don't think those koalas walk off.
No, that's where you're wrong.
What?
This Australian-born koala named Killarney, she was the only...
Killarney Dwenny-Doo. the most Irish of all the Australian koalas.
She's the Australian brand of Irish koalas. She was the only one of the zoo's 11 koalas who often dared to leave her tree at night and roam the pen's ground.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Killarney was a free spirit.
Yeah.
Would often escape her enclosure, and this time, she did it at the wrong time. The zoo kept telling her, you can't do this. This is for your own safety. You don't belong out there. And she dreamed. She had a dream of seeing the world and knowing what it was about.
Killarney, you can't, Killarney. You gotta stay in the tree at night. Haven't I told you 1,000 times? Our entire tribe stays in the tree at night.
I'm very confused as to why we're all Irish.
I'll go through it again. See, our family tree is Irish, but our...
Is it a eucalyptus tree?
Yes. I love it when you do that, Killarney. But the Irish family tree was planted in Australia, see? Mm-hmm. And we all came from Australia by way of Ireland.
Yeah, I don't buy any of it. I'm climbing out of the cage.
Don't go. You don't go. See, you don't dream. You stay here and you stay in your tree at night and you just keep
I want to know
dreams.
why these things are. I want to know why these things are unexplainable. I want to know why we have 17 different accents. Look at George over there.
What's up? How you doing there?
That's ridiculous.
George fell out of the tree as a young boy. You know that. You know that as well as I do.
But that's not going to scare me. I'm leaving anyway.
Oh, Killarney, I don't think you should.
Head injury be damned. I'm going out there.
Killarney, it's dangerous in the wild world. You don't know what's out there. Have you not seen through the bars and not seen the other animals?
I haven't seen enough of the bars. I haven't seen enough through them. I got to go to the other side.
Listen, just because you're Irish doesn't mean you should love bars.
I'll help you get to the other side. Oh. Hey, down here. It's me,
Oh, hello.
Pete.
Oh, hey.
You can just call me Pete. I'm just a guy.
I've never seen your kind before.
Yeah, I'm just Pete and I'm just a guy and you could just come down. I'm going to help you get out of here.
Can
Why
I
don't you
ri-
just climb up that tree and everything's going to be fine.
Can I ride on your back to
Yeah, you
freedom?
could totally ride on my back. You could also like ride in my jaws if you want to. It's not a big deal.
Your jaws?
Yeah, it's totally. It's
Those look
like
sharp and scary.
Yeah, it's like a six, like a luxury chair
What's
or something.
that?
I don't
What's
know.
that red beeping thing on your neck?
That's like it's a 35 cents for the first quarter mile.
Oh.
And then but it's also like if we stop for like a minute, it's an additional 25. It's kind of like just get on my back.
Maybe I'll just call an Uber.
No, just
it's
get
so
on
much
my,
easier that way.
They're surging. I'm telling you, they're surging all around this
I
area
don't want the
right
surge
now.
pricing.
And you just got like come on down here and ride
Okay.
on my back. Or
All right,
whatever.
I'll just climb.
Oh, Danny boy. something smiling. You know, maybe we're not really Irish.
Yeah, that's how it all went down.
That's how it all went down. I mean, we're missing the security footage, but I think that's a pretty solid theory.
He said it's a 4,210 acre site in Griffith Park. That's the
the odds are against this. I mean, the odds are super against this. But here,
the fact that he found the koala,
yeah,
just wandering slightly out of its pen.
Dude, I'm telling you, Killarney had the worst luck. Not the luck of the Irish.
No.
It was definitely the luck of an Australian.
Yeah, everything wants to kill you.
Yeah.
That's what their luck is.
Yeah, it had a little bit of an identity crisis. Wandered a little bit too far and just had a run of bad luck. I mean, why don't they want to pin this on the mountain lion? It has to do with more than circumstantial evidence. Are they worried that they're going to have to put the mountain lion down or something if it's eating animals out of the zoo? Like,
well,
are they
that
trying
may
to
be
protect the
that may
mountain
be
lion?
part of it. They say that the other 10 koalas were untouched. That
because they didn't fucking leave their enclosures like idiots.
Yeah. Well, they also say that the mountain lion
It doesn't pay to be smart at any level of the animal kingdom.
I
It
guess
doesn't
not.
pay to be smart. And that goes right up to including human beings, Jeff. Don't be intelligent if you can avoid it. Because, like, look, or at least be book smart, but don't be curious. God,
Never
don't
be curious. Curiosity kills the everything but cat. The cat actually kills you.
Yeah.
The large jungle cat will kill you if you're curious.
I've got an inquisitive nature and a sense of wonder. Fuck off.
No.
You stay in your chair.
That will spell your imminent demise.
You stay in your lane, motherfucker.
That's right.
You don't
stay in the
leave.
tree.
Stay in the tree.
If there's one thing we've learned, it's just stay in the tree.
Buy a VR helmet.
There you go. You're curious?
Yeah.
Virtual reality.
What's it like to climb a mountain? You're just a little curious. You don't really
Which is
wanna
why
climb a mountain.
Anthony and I would like to introduce our new charity, VR for Zoo Animals. It's where we buy $800 HTC Vive helmets for every zoo animal in the LA Zoo. It's only right.
It just seems like the right thing to do.
It's weird that we went with the Vive because of those touch controllers, but I feel like their little paws will eventually learn how to use them and they won't wander off.
Well, we did it more because it has the room sensing technology.
Yeah.
And so their enclosures will seem infinitely huge.
That is so nice of us.
Yeah.
I think that really that's what they deserve, being penned up like that. Let them have the feeling of freedom.
And it also solves my biggest problem with zoos, which is I don't like it when animals look me in the eye.
Never.
Like, I don't like being able to see
Well, because
what's
they're
going
enigmas.
on.
They're enigmas. You don't know if they love you.
It just looks dead inside.
You can't. They're inscrutable.
Yeah.
These creatures.
You think maybe they're thinking like, oh, best friend, but then they maul you or whatever. It's just you
I just
can
want
never
to figure
tell.
you out. I want to figure you out.
It's like that vine of the monkey that sees the card trick for the first time. Have
Yeah.
you seen that vine?
No.
It's brilliant. A guy does a card trick for a monkey that's in like a glass enclosure at a zoo.
Really?
And he makes the card disappear. It's just like a palming, like a sleight of hand. Like he
I thought it
palms
was
the
like,
card.
was that your card? And the monkey's like,
The monkey's like, I don't know. I don't have the ability to fucking track that. No, so
three
like,
clubs.
no, so he palms the card and makes it disappear. And the monkey literally goes insane. Like freaks out, starts banging on the glass.
Because it wants to destroy the dark magician.
Yeah, it's like, no,
Yeah.
no, I have to break you in half. No.
Well, you know how
And then he makes the card come back and the monkey's like, fuck you. Fuck you.
in all fairness, that was my first reaction to seeing Penn and Teller.
That's true. That is true.
It was
It's like they're like wizards.
yeah.
But no, put them in VR helmets. They'll be docile.
Yeah.
It could turn every zoo into a petting zoo. And that's just like, it's a win-win.
That's how every zoo should be.
Every zoo.
Every zoo should be a petting zoo.
It really should be. There are a lot of animals that don't like to be touched.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them.
I think in the VR helmet, it just turns whatever they're looking at into a large predator so that they're terrified of you.
Oh, yeah, and they just cower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can pet them.
And then you can pet them. And that's good for everyone.
That is. So anyway, our charity, VR for Zoo Animals.
Yeah. I mean, think about donating. There are some great perks that you get for donating.
Yeah.
They're all virtual. But they're phenomenal. They really are.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about this, Jeff? What are we going to do about this dead koala?
I think the koalas all have learned a valuable lesson about venturing away from the safe area.
That koala had to be made an example.
Exactly.
And now none of the koalas ever climb too high.
I think it's pretty impressive that this mountain lion is one step ahead of the authorities at every turn.
Allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly.
If it was him, which how could we know?
How could we know? Do you think there's like an inspector in a gata? Do you think there's like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? There's like he's like the Lupin of mountain lions.
Yeah.
And there's just like an Interpol that's after him, but it's like an Interpol of park rangers.
He is literally the Pink Panther.
Oh, yeah, there's like a Clouseau. There's like some bumbling idiot.
Yeah. Well, the GPS data it doesn't add up.
Harvey, this is literally it's just a mountain lion. It's just, you're not even, like, I don't know why you're treating this like some sort of international heist film thing.
All of you, I can solve the case.
Harvey, you're not French, you're Irish.
I was dropped on my head as a child.
It
What are you
shows.
doing? What are
It
you doing?
shows.
Hey, everybody.
We're sending you back to Firewatch. We just don't think that you're ready to be out and doing field work. We're putting you back on a desk because I guess this sort of works like a police department. I don't know.
I think this mountain lion is brilliant, and I think more of these animals are going to start disappearing, and then one day they're going to realize
until the cat's eye diamond disappears.
Exactly. Old Pete Dwuddy do.
Pete Dwuddy
It was behind it all.
So they don't know. They have no plans of like apprehending P-22. They
No.
have no plans of restricting its activities.
No, he's clear, man. If they can't prove it. I mean, they're keeping an eye on his GPS, but you never know when that thing just conks out for
Wow.
strange periods of time.
Wow. He's just wrapped it in like RFID proof. Like,
Yeah. I like the fact that it malfunctioned and then it came back on after the time period.
oh yeah.
That's so rad.
Like any good murder mystery / horror movie.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's just a dark window.
Do you guys think P-22 is guilty?
Do you think he's guilty or innocent?
What do you think we should do with him?
It could have been any bobcat or
What's the statute of limitations on koala murder? These are all questions that we want the answers for.
yeah.
You could let us know what you think on Twitter. I'm at @Carboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada.
And you can hashtag those Dwenny-do.
Yeah. Good luck spelling it.
Yeah, just spell it however you feel.
Dwenny-do.
Yeah, it's real easy. It's spelled just like it sounds.
It's the just go with the Irish spelling. Make sure you go with the Irish spelling.
There are lots of there's like an AIR and like some G's and
Yeah.
stuff that are. That
There's
should
an
be in
Australian spelling. You don't want to go with that one.
There
Go
might
with
be
the
a
Aus-
Y. I don't know.